Alright, what's up guys? Sniper Nick back in the building. About to go over Sears Holding. The big homie Sears here. So check this out guys. So we're just playing a straight up play. It's a breakout play. Looks like a multi-month resistance break right here. And it was getting significant volume the past 2 days. It had two great green candles after, really just a beat up year. It actually looks like momentum could actually change, especially with the daily chart that it was making. So let's just jump right into live action. So this is the 15-day chart. As you can see, it's breaking the resistance. And this is at the end of the day. As we look here, 324, it's the end of the day. So check out this daily chart. It is holding 14%. I mean, this is really good for Sears, guys. You go back, you look at the charts, and you'll be able to see this is a big green candle. So anyway, I'm looking to grab this and take it overnight. As you can see, it was pushing highs at 324, but now it just took that dip. And this is actually the dip that gets me excited here. So this actually is what made me interested, is this dip here. So I see it took a nice dip off the highs of 287. Again, it's holding about 12% throughout the whole day. It's literally only 30 minutes to the close. So now I'm actually looking into getting in here. So I'm looking at what's the closest support spot that I can risk this off of. What's going to be my risk reward? And as I saw that 276 as being a good support, so I figured that'll be my cut point. And let's go ahead and do this. Let's try this trade. Now, it is 3:30. I probably could have been a little bit more patient, but I do like the risk that I have, so I'm going to go ahead and sit back now and let's see how this trade plays out. So we do have about 27 minutes until the close. If it does act well, I'll consider adding. You remember guys, my goal of this trade is for it to gap up tomorrow, ideally, and get a spike, get a morning run, just a quick morning spike, and my goal is to sell with the morning spike because it is breaking key resistance. So we get that momentum push in the morning, and that's my goal. Ideally, what I'd like to see here, so as you can see now, the chart is holding 280 very nicely. Ideally, I'd like to see it push back towards 287. So we are seeing a nice little push. It is getting a little push, but that push gets rejected shortly. And it is 340, so only 20 minutes until the close now. It's getting a little bit of a dip, but I'm not worried. I'm letting it play out. I'm just literally letting the play out like I told myself. 279 holds very well. 5 minutes go by, it holds. And as you can see out now, I'm thinking about adding. As you can see, we get a nice little green candle here, green minute candle. It is passing that mini resistance it just made. But now it's also creating a nice little channel between 280, between around that 279 area and this 287 range. So as long as it stays in between here, I feel comfortable. I actually feel really comfortable holding it overnight, and I feel completely fine with that 276 cut. Like I said, that's really not much at all. So we're just sitting back, and I'm letting it play out. So as I step back, we saw the yearly chart. You saw a nice breakout. And let's see what Sears is going to do here. So it is holding that 280 nicely, and now it is starting to push back up. I haven't added yet, and there's only 10 minutes left, so my position's kind of light, so I'm thinking about adding now. Now, as you can see, I told myself if 282 broke, I'm going to set that as a limit. It did break. I'm thinking that it is going to get that push, that ideal situation, my thesis where it would get that push to 287. But as you can see, I did get my add, and it is fighting for a little bit, but it never breaks past that 282. It does take the dip back down to 279, which would have been the ideal add. Again, I could have been a little bit more patient, but again, my risk is perfect at 276, so it allows me to, I'm fine with buying where I got it. And you can see it's holding into the close. It's holding that 279. It starts to perk back up. It does get that bounce. It does break 282 into the close. It takes it to 283, and it gets that close there. It ends up closing at 281. So we're going to jump into the next day. Let's check out what's going to happen. So check this out, guys. My day at work is ended up being super busy in the morning. I had to go to the storage room with the head of the building and help him move a whole bunch of stuff and bring stuff back. Here's a video of me going back, and all this is happening while this trade's going on. But this just shows you, the way that we trade like snipers, where it's just quick, quick and efficiently for the most part, you know. Just take that sniper shot where you can take a meat of a move that's not anything crazy, and you can just take it and profit from it. So let's jump into the next day. We see that it is taking a little bit of a dip here, you know, so it didn't get that gap up, unfortunately. But I'm going to hold on to that 276 cut. Now, 280 was held very nicely, as you saw the day before, so I'm just sitting back and letting my play plan out. I do like that it is holding above that multi-month resistance break, that it did hold above that, and it is right now. So let's check this out. So we did see that it held 279 again. It is now green on the day, so it went red to green. So now this is a nice move right here. I honestly probably should have thought about adding even more, but again, with my situation that I was in, and you know, I would have rather added on that dip when it was holding 279. But you saw the situation I was in. There was really a lot going on. I was talking. I was having conversations. I was moving stuff. And as you can see now, it's pushing. It is testing that 287. It pushes past it. So now I'm actually thinking about selling. Again, this is 5 minutes into the market. Very nice. There was no stress. I'm going to go ahead. I set my limit in. This is literally, I'm in that storage room. I'm picking up that, I filmed that video right after I sold, so I'm picking up that flannel. So let's see if I get a fill here. It did break. And boom. It broke that 287 and kept going. It made that 293 high, and it took me. So nice. We profited. That's a perfect way to show you guys profit a nice 187. It was a light amount, but 187 overnight for 30 minutes of work. Like, where do you see that? Now, as we go and look into the future, so check this out. If I was a little bit more patient, I could have profited a lot more. I probably left $600-700 on the table with my position size that I had in there. As you could see, I could have, you know, as it made that new high, I could have made 290 my cut and been safe, been able to take the ride a little bit longer. And but as you could see, guys, you know, just like a sniper, you make your move, you make your thesis, and you play it. Because as you can see, once it hit 317, it faded, and for the rest of the day, it faded off because Sears sucks, and most of the stocks we are in sucks. So you could see a nice little profit of 187. So good stuff. We made it happen. All right. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Check us out on Instagram. At Stock Snipers is the Instagram feed. Go ahead. We're posting pics up there. We're posting stories on there. Also, check us out on Twitter. You can also communicate with us live. We're there throughout the trading day, so you can communicate with us. We do post frequently, so check us out. As you see, we did post today. We had a couple wins today in our group chat that we have with a couple of our colleagues that we have together. And then lastly, check us out on Facebook. This is also where we'll be posting all of our watch list until we have the site up where we can have the in-depth watch list. So check us out there. Anyway, peace and love, everybody. Keep studying, keep learning. We're making money while the market's cold. Cannot wait for it to heat back up again. Just wait for it to heat back up with this preparation you're putting in. All right? Much love, everyone. Sniper Nick is out. See you later. Everyone have an amazing rest of your week.